this. I like playing with like, oh, I think I like that better. No, I don't like that better. Let's see. I like to mess around with filters. I like filters. I like filters. Okay, we'll keep it. That's not it. No, it wasn't. Yeah, that's weird. I don't even like look like this. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So we're not gonna do that. Okay. Anyway, you're not here to worry about like what I look like. I hope you look great. Um. Let's see if we can like get that. Okay. All right. So we are here. We're gonna be talking about love, and we're gonna be talking about what's coming in for you for love this weekend. I have my cards here. I also have my romance angels, and I also have my angels of abundance. So I will be pulling cards for that. Let's find out what is going on. Let's read on this situation and find out what's going on. Who is coming toward you in love? So buckle up, guys. For private readings are $45. The link or the email is in my description box. And you can email me and we will set something up. Okay, so despite what I'm seeing here with the Fool in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords in reverse, I kind of feel like, you know, there hasn't really been any, like, an attempt at someone coming towards you with a love or like a love offer, like a more like traditional way of doing it. People haven't really done it traditionally, which means that like it's possible that they didn't ask you out on a date. They didn't they didn't it's not it feels to me like it's not normal. It's not the traditional way that it would happen. It kind of feels like it was very organic. It was, you met this person, you guys started talking, maybe you went out a couple of times, but it was more along the lines of, oh, hey, I'm going here at such and such time. Can you meet me there? Do you want to meet me there? Do you want to come out with me? Do you want to, hang out? Do you want to get some dinner? But you weren't really feeling like a love vibe because this person wasn't going towards you. They weren't, so you didn't know what to do. You were like, well, does this person like me? Does this person not like me? So let's see, let's check on the Fool in reverse and see, um, what's the hold up? Like, what's the problem? Oh. So I got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this person, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, but then we also have, wait, I'm gonna wait a second, but I just dropped that. Keep dropping my cards. So this person does have emotions, okay? And feel free to like flip the script however you want. This person does have emotions for you, okay? It is an emotional feeling, and sometimes when people, when people just have feelings and they're feeling those feelings but they're not moving towards them, it's because they are a little bit unsure. I feel as if it's kind of one of those situations, especially with the Fool in reverse, that it got off on the wrong foot. They intended it to be romantic, but at the same time, something like kind of like held them back from like jumping in and being like making it like an official all date with the Three of Cups in reverse. I kind of feel like something may have been said about relationships while the two of you were talking, like when you weren't in mode of let's get to know each other, that's date, that's whatever. Something was said possibly about somebody that you're dating or somebody that you were interested in or what you're interested in dating, or I don't want to date, or my last relationship was this. Like you felt comfortable opening up to this, just out, you're having a conversation, and then it's like this kind of like just fell out of your mouth where you were like, yeah, so I'm just having fun, hot girl summer, I'm doing whatever I want. And this person internalized all of that and now they have no idea what to do. So what is this person's next move? You could be dealing with a water sign. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Oh, okay. So we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this person's kind of like wondering like what do I do. And it is possible that maybe they said something to you, and then maybe possibly you guys have like people that that mutually, right? um and maybe you talked about it with these people. Maybe they said something about dating, and then you went back to a friend or a coworker or something like that, and you were like, yeah, I kind of like this person, but given that the fact that they said that they're not interested in dating, or they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that, now I'm not interested. So now it's like, and that it got back to that person. So now they're like having anxiety. They're like, oh God, like they're all in their head. Like, okay. So it seems like this person definitely, and then followed by the 10 of swords in reverse. This person wants to try to get out of this now. They want to try to figure out, how can I take action towards this? How can I get out of this? How do I get myself out of the, actually, how do I get myself out of friend zone is what I'm thinking. How do I get myself out of the friend zone? Okay, well, let's see how they're going to do that. I mean, I don't think that they're communicating right now, because I'm looking at the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I don't think that they're talking. If they are talking, I feel like it's more like through text. I feel like they're more like wishing for this. Like they're wishing, but they're not taking any action towards communication. And honestly, to tell you the truth, like with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the King of Cups. Oh, and the King of Pentacles is coming out here too. And the Eight of Pentacles. So this could definitely be a work situation. This could have been like a coworker, excuse me, a coworker randomly like saying, hey, let's go get dinner, let's go get drinks or whatever, and then like all of a sudden the conversation turned towards relationships and dating. And I feel like this person, with all of this energy here, I feel like this person probably liked you for a while but just didn't say anything. So it was one of those situations where we work together, so you kind of have to be careful, and you have to keep that in mind. When you work with somebody, you don't want to overstep your boundaries, especially if you have an HR office. You don't want to overstep your boundaries. You don't want to kind of like knock those down. So it could be possible that this person already knows about previous relationships that you've had if you didn't say anything, or you could possibly know about a relationship that they had, because people talk at work about their relationships and stuff like that. So it's possible that the both of you kind of have a clue as to what you're looking for, what you're expecting, or even if you're willing to even date. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely a work situation. I kind of feel like this person wants to stop following you around, wants to stop, looking at you, wants to stop being that little buddy, is what I feel. Okay, they want to stop doing that. They want to actually, have you like take them seriously. Um, Also, they don't. What I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse paired with the Empress. Um, I feel like they don't understand why you're single, or how you've been able to do this on your own for so long. How you're able to, like, the sun is bright. No. How you're able to do your lifestyle, how you're able to live your single. I get a feeling that they don't understand that, and because you're an Empress. But also, I kind of feel like for some of you, they possibly want you to be the mother of their children. They think that you could actually, not to say like right now, like if you were to like have sex with this person, they want to get you pregnant like right now. But I feel like they see that with you. They see those qualities with you because you are so strong, because you are able to, have all of this creativity, and it's a lot of you, and give birth to ideas. And like, okay, well, if I could have this type of energy, give birth to my children, that would be wonderful for me, is what I'm uh, but also it's like a sense of like, people, they may also know that you may have dated somebody else at work or had another boyfriend or whatever it was, but I feel like you are a very attractive person. Okay, we're all beautiful and attractive in our own way. Okay, but people look at you as being like, wow, like that. And everybody fight people off. That's the thing. But they're showing up as a page, and that's why the Page of Wands. They have that Queen of Pentacles energy where they're willing to manifest it, but it's not the it's not, excuse me, the Queen of Wands, but it's not the King of Wands where they have the action to take, to actually go for what they want. They're coming in with a very small spark. They're trying to figure out, well, how do I kind of sneak behind all the competition so that, and stand back so that you see me, but you also are not seeing me make any moves, which is kind of like crazy. And then followed by the Devil in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. I think that this person knows that they don't want to become attached to you in a toxic way. They don't want to have to obsess about you. They don't want to have to, look at your social media constantly or like do things for you in the office, because I really heavily feel like this is a work situation where this person will bring you breakfast in the morning and get your coffee, clean your desk for you, like do extra work for you, like just all this stuff to really make themselves kind of like stand out and be expendable, because you have Empress energy, so they're assisting you. They're attracted to you and you attract other people, around you to do the same thing. And it's kind of like, well, let the best man win or let the best woman win or whatever it is. But I just feel like they don't want to have toxic, or it could be that this person has toxic traits where this is what they do. They don't actually make moves. They just, like a moth to a flame. They're just very attracted to a person and they just admire, 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 but they don't actually make moves, okay? Because the nine of cups here in reverse, like they're not, and I also feel like they're not happy with that. They're not getting with the star, they're not getting their wish fulfillment. So this person could have been trying, 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 and then their first attempt was, I feel like what I'm seeing in my mind is you were leaving late from work and this person was leaving also because, of course they're watching you. Um, or it could have just been a coincidence. We'll just keep it non-lifetime right now. I feel like you were leaving late from work because I see somebody walking to the building and then I see somebody kind of catching up to them on the sidewalk. You were on your cell phone, you were looking at your phone, and like maybe you were going to make plans with friends or you were going to order some food to eat in or whatever you were going to do, and this person came up to you like, hey, Lauren, or whatever your name is. I feel like your name starts with an L. Hey Lauren, do hey, what's up? I'm hungry. Like I feel like it just came out really fast. Like, hey, I'm really hungry. I was gonna go get some sushi or some Thai or whatever. Do you want to come with me? You may work city or a city area because I see a lot of sidewalks, I see a lot of traffic, I see a lot of smoke coming out of like the sidewalk. So you probably definitely in New York City. If it resonates with you, leave it in the comments. And this person, and you were just kind of like a little hesitant, like kind of like a little bit taken aback, and then you put your phone away, like walked a little bit, and then they may have been very fidgety, they may have had their hands in the pocket, but I feel like what I'm specifically supposed to say is this person was not even watching where they were walking. They were literally just watching you. And I feel like you were talking about a show, you were talking about your plans for the weekend, you were talking about all kinds of things. I also feel like this person was very insistent on paying for your food, even though you totally took it as it not being a date. Just two coworkers or two friends going out to dinner together. I feel like this person just kind of did it in the wrong way. Like if they liked you, then they should have came up to you and said, but you know what, listen, we all expect certain things to happen certain ways, but everybody is different and not everybody has the same type of training with asking people out as we would expect them to. I grew up in the 90s, so it was you waited at home until the guy called you, if he asked you to prom, if he asked you out on a date, it was like, but a lot of guys, especially now, don't do that. It could be a fear of rejection. It could be a fear of sexual harassment. It could be a lot of things as to why somebody's not doing that. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right. So let's see. What's this person's next move? What is going to be their next move? Spirit is saying that they're just going to continue to like worship. But you know what? Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're not coming at you. Like if you thought that this person was coming at you to try to hook up with you, that's not what they're trying to do with the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're really seriously holding themselves back with the King of Swords in reverse. They're holding themselves back from doing that because they actually want to make an investment with you with the Seven of Pentacles here, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Cups. So they're really trying very hard not to be a jerk. They're trying really hard to hold themselves back from just picking, okay, well, if I can't get her to go out with me, maybe I can get her to sleep with me. Like they're really trying like not to do that. And I feel like this really took off guard. Like you like, so let's pull on your feelings. I feel like you were taken off, like you were actually surprised at how much you liked being around this person. Death in reverse, um, the moon. I feel like you kind of don't know, which is probably why you're watching this reading. I feel like they made you feel comfortable. I feel like the conversation was great. Like I feel like you were surprised by this. You were like, oh my God, like I never looked at this person in this way. It's very early in the morning where I am, and that's why I'm like, plus I was out late last night. I feel like you actually liked being around this person, and now you're like, oh God, like, what do I do? But you also could have had a dream about this person too with the moon here. I kind of feel like you may have, especially with the page of one's energy, like you have those like sweet dreams, I call them, not a wet dream, but like a sweet dream where you woke, like maybe you saw yourself with this person, maybe you were kissing something, you just didn't know what it was, and you woke up, or like spirit showed you with this person and having a good time, or maybe you got a glimpse of your future or whatever it was, and you woke up and you were like, oh my God, like I can't believe I just had that dream. Like, oh my God, I cannot believe that that just happened. Like, I can't believe that. Could this be my person? Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords. Um, so now I understand why Death in reverse was here, because what they're trying to guide you to do is don't change. Sometimes when we're not sure as to how somebody feels about us and why they're not making moves, the first go-to thing is to become cold and cutting. But that's going to break your heart as well as break this person's heart also, because they're like, with that Knight of Swords energy, that's the fourth sword, okay, which the Four of Swords is already out here. Okay, so this person may be, and this, this may not have happened yet, but this could very well be the energy and the action that, you took, where you were kind of cold to this person and cutting to this person, where maybe the next day went out to get you coffee and you were like, no, 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 I'm good. And then just kind of went on your way, or just kind of like said like, hey, good morning. And just didn't even like, acknowledge them. You weren't as friendly as you were. But if this didn't happen yet, this is a warning to you. Don't do that, because it's going to end in heartbreak. Okay. Because this person may take it. If you're interested in this person, then you need to show there are things that need to be balanced, because if you don't keep going down this path of kind of seeing where it goes, and if you like this person expressing that you like them, it's going to eventually become like a burden to you, because the Ten of Wands is up next after the Knight of Swords. So this person may try to very swiftly move in towards you and say something, or maybe even confront you and be like, hey, what's up, like what's the attitude about, like we actually got along. And then you could become defensive with the Queen of Swords energy there, become offensive and be like, well, I don't understand this. I don't know what's going on. Why didn't you ask me out? Why don't you this? Why don't you that? Or I heard this about you, or, whatever it was. You don't want that confrontation to happen, because it's not needed for it to happen, because it's just going to lead to a ton of burdens. Like, you have to remember, like, because I'm really telling you this is a work situation. You have to see this person every single day, and that's part of it, okay? But there is balance that happens here, and especially with the Six of Cups coming into it. So the foundation, with the Three of Pentacles being in reverse and then followed by the Magician, um, and then the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So if you keep, okay, so let me just explain what's going on here. I'm not going to keep pulling cards on this, so I'm just going to read the storyline. There is a balance here where it's equal give and take of what, you know, what the energy of this connection is really about. There can be a work-life balance between the two of you. It is possible to go to work every single day, focus on your work, do what you have to do, because this person has already been kind of at your feet already. So it's nothing is really going to change as far as what people see. Um, I feel like if you guys kept it kosher, people may notice that you're getting closer. People may notice that you look at each other a certain way if the two of you were to start to get romantic with each other. Um, but it has to be balanced. It has to be equal. If he's doing a lot for you, then you could kind of do it too, just to make it look like, you know, that there's something between the two of you, but not making it obvious. And I feel like that's one of his hangups, is that because there are other people around you who do like you, who do appreciate you, who do worship you in a way. You may have a bunch of people around you that do that. It doesn't mean that they all work with you in the same department, because I feel like you work in like a very big building where there's a lot of people in and out. You may work in the financial district in Manhattan, where there's a lot of people around you all the time, and they notice this type of attention. They notice people talking to you. They notice people looking at you because they're guys. You know, when a woman walks by, have you ever watched a woman walk by and you see a man walking, he turns around, he looks like that? Like, I feel like there's a lot of that going on, okay, which is perfectly normal, natural, whatever. Um, I feel like this person may remind you of maybe somebody from your past, maybe somebody from your childhood, and it could also mean that they may be coming in to give you some sort of a gift. Your birthday may be coming up and they want to give you a gift, because I see like a very elaborate, beautiful type of cake that maybe has real flowers on it, like purple flowers. I can see like a light lavender, like a light like lilac type of cake or something like that, or a cupcake or something just for you. Like just for you. It won't be like a bouquet of flowers or anything like showy. It would just be like, oh, this, I could just see like this beautiful, like elaborate cupcake that either it's a whole cake for everybody to share, but they don't want that. They only want you to have it. And that is so like sweet and so like very personal, where it's not just an office cake that everybody could just kind of like scarf down and like bitch about their diet as they're eating it. This is like just for you to enjoy, just for you. Like I'm gonna get too like crazy. They're putting their sweetness in your mouth, and that's a sign of somebody who really likes you and somebody who really loves, like kind of like loves you, because they want you to associate your good feelings of eating something sweet and special with them. So I feel like it's not going to be like the whole office, and that's what could kind of spark this gossip with the Three of Cups that we saw earlier, because people are going to be like, well, what the fuck? Like, why didn't we get a cupcake? Like, why didn't you just buy a whole cake? Like, you know, and then it's just kind of like, I thought this was pretty, so I wanted her to have it, you know, whatever. Like, what's your problem? I feel like it's something like that. Okay, so currently, as of now, with the Three of Pentacles and the Magician, I'm going to say that the foundation where you're currently at now is not being established because nothing has been established yet. There needs to be a conversation. There needs to be a conversation. There's definitely everything there to have this, but there needs to be a conversation. There needs to be dates, pursue, going out, spending time together, having a good time. Okay. This may happen very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like with this type of energy coming, there's definitely a good potential at love, this happening if you heed the warnings. So we'll just shuffle. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. But if you like this person, you know, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I don't know what holidays are coming up. I mean, it could be because with the Knight of Pentacles energy there, it's slow moving type of energy. It could just mean that true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. It could just mean that by the holidays, the two of you could be more, or it's just saying like just enjoy the honeymoon phase. where maybe this person is doing a lot of sweet things for you, but they haven't actually officially asked you on a date, because technically you guys did have a first date. It's just that they kind of slid in in a slick way, which is kind of sweet, right? You deserve love. You are lovable. So that could be why because Spirit's drawing me back to the Queen of Swords in reverse, where it's kind of like, I don't want love. Maybe you said that during the conversation. Maybe you said that. Maybe you're like, yeah, I'm just not into it. I don't want it. It's never worked out for me in the past, blah, blah, blah. I already know what's going to happen. It's cheating or, kind of shit like that. So that's why that person kind of like put their wand away and was like, yeah, I need to show this girl that I'm legit. I'm serious. But then also with the Three of Cups energy, trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, and then followed by calling your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, that's what I was talking about, with the moon and the dream and stuff like that, where it's kind of like, you may have had a dream of this person, or you may have been sitting there, kind of manifesting this person and, thinking about them asking you out and wanting to be with you and all that stuff, and it's bringing you closer, and you're actually seeing that it's working, and you're like, oh my god, because it is very quite possible that you may have had feelings for this person for a while, and now all of a sudden you're starting to see your manifestations coming to fruition. And how exciting is that? Where like you like somebody and you're kind of like, you're visualizing them and you're thinking about them every single day, and you're imagining the two of you together, and you're feeling the happiness of this honeymoon. We're enjoying the holidays together and this bliss and all this stuff. And that's really cool when something like that actually works out and something like that actually happens, because then that it's right for you and that it's meant for you if it's manifesting in your life. It just needs a little bit of, you just kind of had to open up to the universe to let them know, like, hey, like signaling like, hey, I'm ready for this. And we can't necessarily manifest a specific person, but we're obviously using the energy that's around us. So, if you, and this is what could have taken some of you by surprise, um, it's possible that you were manifesting someone else and then this person showed up and you're like, whoa, like, but here's the thing, energy is all around us, love is all around us. So if you're manifesting a specific type of thing, and a lot of times what people do is they try to assign the feelings and the visualizations of the type of relationship we want to a specific person because we're attracted to them. But then what ends up happening is that person doesn't have the qualities that we're asking for and that we're looking for in a relationship. So what happens is you end up getting heartbroken. And then, but that what you were manifesting, the one that's right for you, the one that's going to respond to the relationship you want, the feelings that you want, the situation you want, appears in front of you, and you just were totally taken by surprise. You were like, oh my God. So it is quite possible that in another situation, because I'm reading for a lot of different people here, in another situation, it could have been that maybe you dated somebody from work, right? And this person may work with you or may not work with you. They could just be a friend, and maybe they heard that it didn't work out with the other person, or that you broke up. I mean, I don't see a breakup here, but I just feel like it didn't work out. And because you were manifesting a specific type of love, this person stepped forward. So take that into consideration, okay? Because that's what I mean, listen, I'm going to be very real as a medium, as someone who's read tarot for a little bit, and even just my own, specific, circumstances in my life. It's not always the person that we think it's going to be, and it's not always the person that we're attracted to. You know, it's the right person for us. Like you look at like a couple's pictures and you see that one of them is more good looking or more abundant or whatever than the other person. And you're like, wow, how did they land that person? Because it wasn't about attraction. It was about, this is what I want. This person gives me the love that I want, that I'm looking for. This person responded to my soul call because you deserve love. You are lovable. And, calling in your soulmate, you know, and it may not look like the person. Trust me. I've had it happen where I'm like, wow, shocker. Because we can't actually manifest a person, like a specific person, because when you do that, that person may not have the qualities that you're looking for. And that's why they would say be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You may be able to get, if you keep force, because we all have free will. And that person may decide, well, you know what, listen, I like this girl, she does everything for me, she's always there for me. And they may start to respond to you in a certain way, but it's not going to be in a healthy, loving way. And you find that out. And it's possible that you may have verbalized this to friends around you and this person heard it, or the universe kind of tapped them and said, hey, this girl's looking for love. I've had it happen. Just be careful what you're It's my alarm. Just be careful what you're manifesting at this time. Be careful of, who you're talking to, because you don't want to like lay all your business out there and let people know how you feel, what you're thinking. Keep it to yourself, okay? Keep your relationship private, okay? Um, okay. So, any final advice, Spirit? Any final advice? Five of Cups in reverse. Stop feeling. That's why we got the card, because you are lovable. And, oh, probably should have shown that because I think you can get in trouble. Six of Pentacles. Okay, you are lovable. You deserve love. You deserve balance. You deserve someone that's going to give to you as much as you give to them. And they're not just going to take. And that's what could have thrown you in the past in the Five of Cups energy. That's what could have happened, where you felt unloved, you felt unwanted, you felt rejected, you felt hurt, you didn't want to look at love, and that's understandable. But I feel with this person, they're going to make you feel like the Empress. They're going to make you feel like you are where they want to plant their seeds, where they'd like to go towards. Train in the back. Where they would like to go towards, and building a future, building a foundation. But right now they're just kind of, just kind of like dancing around to see, well, how do I get past this? How do I get past the part of this woman that's been hurt, that's been rejected, that's been abandoned, that's felt unloved? How do I get past this so that I can show her? And that's why I feel like everything is so slow, and why they're moving so slow with the Knight of Pentacles, which is not a bad energy. They don't want to leave anything behind. They don't want to leave any stone unturned. They want to drop their seeds as they go so that you can actually see the work that they've put in to get to you. Eight of Pentacles, Seven Pentacles. They want you to be able to look and see. When you look behind them, they want you to see. Look at what I've done. Look at what I've built for us. You are my inspiration. You are my Empress. You are my muse. Look at what I've done. I've bought this house. I've got you this. I've got you that. And it's not about material things. The Knight of Pentacles, yes, grounded energy, earth energy, focused work, investing, all of the stuff. It's all there. But they want to show you. They want to show you their portfolio, is what I'm hearing. They want to show you everything they've got. They want to be very clear. But it's not just about what they're doing now, what they have done. Where, they want to tell you, they want to open up to you and tell you, like, yeah, I had this type of relationship in the past. And this is how far I've come. But I also feel like they don't want to build on that foundation. They want new, because they found their Empress, and they know that you could lead the way, that you could help to grow with them, that you could help do that. You could help really, establish and solidify them as that King of Pentacles energy that they're going to grow to be, where they have this material harvest. They want to make you comfortable. They want to walk into a house and see you comfortable and beautiful. just see this vision of this woman just sitting on like this white leather couch with like this pink furry type of blanket. She's got a book. The dog is laying next to her. Walks in, dinner's made. Like, I just feel like, and it's such a beautiful house. That's what I'm saying. You guys may work in the financial district. Like, I feel like this person may, do something with like trading or stocks or something like that. And they really want to like build up their portfolio to have this type of money so that they can like really take care of you. And it's not about material things. It's not about, oh, you're so beautiful, I want to buy you. No, this person's like, I know that this is my partner. I know that this is that, but I just have to figure out a way. I just have to figure out a way to get behind the doors. I have to figure out a way to do this, and this person's going to do it very slowly. So give this person a chance. Sex is not the answer, okay? Because let me tell you something. I have the Ace of Wands here in reverse. But behind that Ace of Wands in reverse is the King of Wands. So you may be wondering, like, why is, and then the High Priestess, which is where I stop because I'm not going any further than the High Priestess. We don't do that because the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, they don't want you, they are sexually attracted to you, is what they want to say. They are sexually attracted to you, but they're not showing that to you because they don't want you to think that that's what they're all about. They don't want to be like the guys, the hokey pokey. Put your right foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it off. I don't know the song. But they don't want to seem like one of those guys that's just like coming in to like hit it and leave. And they don't want you to be the type of girl that's like, all right, well, I'm just going to go and just, okay, you don't have anything to offer me. You're not asking me out. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Just going to hit it and just bounce because I'm attracted to you. Like, although I don't get the feeling that you're that type of girl. But if you are, do you, boo? Anyway. So that's all I have to say about the situation. If this is resonating with you, absolutely 100% feel free to leave it in the comments. If you want to book a personal private reading with me, all the information is in the detail box. Give your girl a thumbs up. I've been off YouTube for a while because I don't really like the things that I'm seeing. I do stick to a few tarot readers that I watch consistently. Just because when you watch a certain tarot reader all the time, they do pick up on your energy and they're able to read for you better. Because just doing this cold, could be a little rough, but it's okay. I don't like what I'm seeing as far as people stealing other tarot readers' voices and just putting a spread down on the table, like a video with some things, and then reading the cards if they're there. You have to know tarot. You have to know kind of like what the cards look like when you're a reader, because you don't want to get the energy confused, okay? You don't want to get the energy confused as far as the timeline goes. And these people are literally out there messing up a person's timeline. Now, most tarot readings are timeless, but energy also changes every single day. So if you're watching a video that happened a year ago, you might get some information in there that's worth it. But I also feel like it's disrespectful for the reader. It is and it isn't, because you're still getting the information, but do your own thing. Get your own channel. Actually read tarot. Why are you taking other people's stuff and confusing people and possibly giving readings that are like crap and ruining someone else's reputation? Because people are thinking that they're getting a reading from, Foxtrot Tarot, and they're not. They're getting it from some weird person that doesn't know what they're doing. And the karma for doing that, trust and believe, will be very heavy. And I'm not just saying that to scare you. I'm saying it to you because it's real. And you will get caught, possibly taken to court and sued. And you're going to lose all that money that you made, as well as being exposed for being a fraud. So don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm saying that if you're watching these videos, please use common sense. If you hear them say, oh, this is a reading for September, December, yeah, it's not a mistake. They stole the video from someone else. Please use common sense and report them because it's not cool. So I've kind of been off YouTube for a while because I had heard this from Spiritual Sag, like probably about a year ago. I heard it on one of the Sagittarius readings because I'm a Sag. And she said, someone is stealing your work and they're making money off of it. And I was like, how? Like, who would do that? And then somebody was going to see it and be like, hey, that's Sagittarius. Like, that's Kristen. Like, that's her. Like, that's her voice. But this isn't you. So Spiritual Sag predicted this a long time ago. And now it's happening. She probably forgot that she said it, but now it's actually happening. She may not even be aware of it, or she might be. I don't know. But it's happening. So please use common sense. It's if you're gonna reach out to me for a private reading for my for all of that, send me an email. You will know that it's me because I will send you a video. You will see my hands with the cards. You will hear this voice. It will be specifically for you. So when you send me a request for a reading, make sure that you give me your name. I will say your name in the video. You will know it's me because there is no bullshit. We need to safeguard our work. We need to safeguard our energy, and we need to make sure that the energy lands in the right place. Okay. This is serious. It's important. Okay. Because the devastation that could happen, you don't want somebody doing something or thinking something the wrong way. It could be disastrous. Disastrous. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and thank you for listening. And I look forward to seeing you again at another reading. Sunshine. Hello. Who are you? Hi. I hope you get a chance to go back. But why I'm still here, if you're here, and if you can hear me, can ask me a question before I jump off. I'll just sit here for a minute and continue my rant about stolen tarot readings. God. I've been seeing it so much, and it's really sad because, you know, I'll listen to some of it for like a couple of minutes because, of course, you're attracted to the title. And then, like, I realize that the cards aren't moving. They're just shuffling. They're just making noise. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what is happening here? I've reported every single one that I've seen. I've reported every single time I've seen it, and it's really disturbing that, and it's what's really sad is these channels that are doing that have thousands of views on these videos, and it's taking away from the original person who did it. We need to think of a way. There has to be a way. There has to be some sort. The technology definitely exists, but there has to be a way to track the voices, your voice. They could do it with AI to track your voice, and you would get some sort of an alert that would tell you, oh, we picked up on your voice. And I think that they know this because they've been changing the voices. Because, like, I know a lot of tarot readers. I only watch a few channels. I watch Sagittarius Ascending. It was crazy. I watch Sagittarius Ascending. I watch Spiritual Sag. I watch I think Love Wins Guidance. I watch Just Frankie J Tarot. I watch Ramblin' Mike. I watch Baba Jolie. She's been talking about impersonations on tarots. But it's not about impersonating the person. It's about the message, where they're getting it from. They could be getting a message from 2-3 years ago. And it's not to say that the message is invalid. It's just that you don't want to mess up somebody's timeline. You don't want somebody thinking that someone's cheating on them or something, because people take tarot very, very seriously. They take it very seriously. I'm a medium. So when I give somebody advice, when I would give a reading, do I use tarot? Absolutely. But I only use tarot to speak to a person. If I'm looking to speak to their angels, their ascended message, their crossed over loved ones, I'm in a totally different plane of existence. Um, I've been called to think of a way to fix this, to find a way to be able to stop this from happening. But obviously, YouTube is very well aware of, this is what's going on. And as long as they have content on their platform, I don't really think they care, to be honest with you. I don't think that they care. So, and that's really sad. But there's too many channels out there completely copying the title and the reading, and and I'm like, damn, like I want to find out who that reader is so I can go watch them, because some of these readers on here on point, like literally, like I've heard, like, I mean, I remember one time, I think it was Goddess 1111, I think it is. She's young though. She's got black hair. She doesn't show her cards. She just talks. This girl literally said my name and the person that I was thinking about. My name, my sister's name, the person I was thinking about at the time, and the girl that was like that had caused the problem in the situation. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I think I saved that video, and I want to actually go back and watch that video to see what was happening. Um, it Tarot is crazy. I have seen things literally happen. Not tarot is crazy, but the way it works is just it's just insane sometimes. Because when you're a reader, you trust yourself. You definitely you trust yourself. You trust your instincts. You trust your inner voice, but you just want to be sure. Like you just kind of want to know what's up. Like because you want to confirm what you're thinking. Um, I don't know. I mean, I speak to my own personal readers in my life that know me very well, that can pick up on my energy very quickly. But I'm sure if I were to hit up Spiritual Sag or like Sunshine or whatever and book a private reading with them, it's going to be dead on. It's going to be dead on. Like I was literally watching a reading last night, and the person that I was thinking about like walked right up to me. I was like, oh my God, it was just crazy. But yeah. So I'm going to go off, and I will probably come on later. I will come on later, and maybe not later, maybe tomorrow. I want to post more videos, so I'm thinking definitely going back to what I've been doing. And you know what, if they want to copy my work, I'm going to make sure that I can, I'm sure that's not going to happen, but because I will it to not happen, because I'm a Sagittarius, and when I say something, because nobody can read for somebody like I can. So you can't imitate that. I'm a medium. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I just want to get you one card because I pulled the deck out and Spirit's like, what about that deck? What about that deck? They don't talk like that, but that's me being dramatic. It's the Angels of Abundance. Angels of Abundance do we have for our people out there? Thank you for watching, Sunshine. Gratitude list. Count your blessings and feelings. Count your blessings, and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So I'm very grateful for you. I'm grateful for all I have. And I hope you are too. Every day you wake up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I'm so happy. Blah, blah. Okay? I gotta figure out how to shut this thing off because it's like, no, I don't want that. Okay. Cool. So I think if I just, okay. I don't know. All right. I think I'm just gonna hit the X button. Hopefully it saves. I don't know, but peace out, guys.